Richmond Generals 18U HP going up against the Haverford Hawks in the semifinal competition for the 18U A1 bracket for the Colonial Classic here in Northern Virginia. Finally getting this competition underway. We're on the ice, waiting to get set up. Got to get the goals in place, and we'll get started here with a warm-up and bring you a game. All right, the Generals are breaking their huddle. We're going to get started here. Go get the initial lineups from Coach Stewart and Coach Peterson. Get on the ice. The Richmond Generals wearing white, taking on the Haverford Hawks coming out of the Philadelphia area. Generals are the number 1 seed in the tournament, and the Hawks are number 4. Haverford won 1 game, lost 2. Generals won 2, tied 1. Got a little bit of a delay tonight with some injuries on the ice. In the previous game, I think they said there were 3 different injuries. So it took a while to close that game out. The parents were telling us you don't want the same refs because they weren't calling much. So we'll see what happens here as we get started. Generals being the favored team, they're going to have to come out fighting here. Haverford Hawks are rated about an 84. So Generals getting ready to get going. Bobby Stewart coming out. Caden Tapscott's going to bring that one back to Stroder. He sends it over to Jeanette. Jeanette headed up the wall, cutting through the red line, brings it into the zone. He's going to carry that forward, trying to go through traffic and gets picked. Puck goes over to the wall, going to come around. Stewart's going to meet it on the near side. He gets beat. We're going to have to hustle back. It's a 2-on-1 coming back the other direction. Jeanette comes back and helps that one off the pipes as the Hawks strike first. They send that in, picked off by Stroder. Gonna have to be a little more careful. These boys can skate. They can certainly shoot. The Hawks beat the Delaware Blue Hens 5-1. We beat the Blue Hens 3-1. So some commonalities there. We'll see what happens. General's trying to get this puck clean. Haverford trying to hold it in the zone. Circling through the slot. Heil overskates that one as he comes on the ice. Heil taking the guy into the corner. Comes down. Agello. Hawks still have the puck. Looking for the centering pass, trying to get the deflection. And we got Gaddis laying out. Cam Gaddis covering the pipes for us in this evening's game. It's kind of good the way the goalies have been rotating. Gaddis has 2 games here. The goalies don't like this rink because when the puck goes above the board, they lose it in the stands. So Gaddis had some experience with that last night. So Peterson taking that face off. He's out there with Covington and Heil still. That puck coming around. Agello's going to feed it up to Heil in the breakout spot. He tries to send it across. Finally gets it across the blue line. Heil trying to feed it up to somebody. Peterson sending it up to Covington on the blue line. He's just going to dump that in back. It's going to sit behind the goal. Heil and Peterson going into the corner. Heil's going to get this one, looking for the centering pass. He gets hit from behind. We got a call. Thank you. So General's going to go to power play here as Heil picks up the penalty. Should be at 2-10. They hit him from behind. We're just calling a 2-minute roughing. Generals going on the power play. 12:20 left in the first period. Starting out here with 0-0. Let's see if we can get some momentum. Generals giving up a shorthanded goal in this morning's competition. Got to make sure we stay focused here. Trying to figure out how we get the penalties up on the boards. Stewart lines up for the face-off, sends it to the wall. Krug is out there. Krug. Stewart on the puck. He leaves it for Stroder. Stroder sends that across to Jeanette, who cheated in from the blue line. He's got Krug there coming across. Jeanette with a shot. Shocked the goalie at the glove side. He's a left side catch. Did a good job flashing enough leather to get that one past. That puck's coming out in front. Jeanette. Ooh, Stroder and Stewart and Jeanette having some communications things. They drop it back to Jeanette at the blue line, creating some space. Jeanette with a shot that comes off. A lot of good rebounds popping here. These boys are going to have to move in on those pucks. Hawks are able to clear. It's a little chintzy clear. We're going to be able to kind of turn this around. Hawks doing a good job pressuring shorthanded. Krug takes it across the blue line. It doesn't make it, and the Hawks this time send it deep. Gaddis comes out. He's going to try to settle the puck. Doesn't really settle the puck. Jeanette trying to find it at his feet. Nobody pressuring. He's got some time. He sends that over to Tapscott. He's got some speed. He's going to run this one in. Takes a shot. He almost went a little too deep. Takes that one off the glass. Jeanette crossed the blue line, trying to pull a guy out long. Tapscott back on the puck. They've got the guys up deep. The forwards are too far out, and the goalie comes out to the top of the crease and shuffles that one into the corner. Stroder doing a good job holding that one at the blue line. Sends it across to Jeanette. It's a rough puck. And the Hawks are quickly going the other direction. Short-handed. Generals are going to have to hustle back early in the game. We've got legs to hustle this one. Don't want to have to spend the gas kind of coming back short-handed. We got penalties expired, so we're back to 5-on-5. Generals doing a little good pressure there. Going to have to do the work now. Everybody at full strength. That one across to Lugo. He's first on the ice. That comes back off to Covington. Covington leaves that one in the corner. Going to let Kimmer go after it. Covington just missing on that one. Coming down to the red line and tipped across by the Hawks. Generals, quick pass there. Settling it up to somebody. Ooh, that one off the back of a Hawk. Agello's going to reset. Agello lets that go all the way through to Lugo, and that one goes up, tries to take Coach Stewart's head off as we roll down to 10-11. Left in the first period, still tied 0-0. Haverford trying to turn that one around. Jello sending that one up. Tipped by Kimmer. He's up into the zone. Hawks getting that one. Good pressure there by Covington. That comes back to Lugo. Lugo chipping that one, sending it in deep. Chased down by the Hawks. Kimmer chasing. Almost got a stick on that one. Across the ice. Comes back to Moore. Moore's going to chip that up the wall. Haverford keeps that from going across the blue line. Almost hits Kimmer going across the wall. Gaddis, little touch there. Gaddis is going to be a little gun-shy play in the puck. He got called for an interference in yesterday's game. And that's another puck going into the Generals bench. 9:24 left in the first period. Peterson taking the face-off, Heil to the left. Looks like Krug to the right. Little chip to get it out of the zone. Generals will be off sides. Jeanette sends it in. Everybody's clear. Hawks thought about going deep, pull it back. Oh, stick down by Krug. Almost had that one. Sent deep across the ice. This will be icing. There's our whistle. .901 left in the first period. Just getting started here after a long delay to get the ice cleared. Peterson takes that face off. Heil swats it. We had Heil and Krug going after that one in the air. Ooh, good pass there. Hawks have some speed. Trying to get around the D. Shot wide of the goal. That's going to go all the way around the boards. Picked up. Held to the blue line. Comes back to Jeanette. Out of the zone, going to be picked up by Heil. He's got a good head of steam. He's going to go wide to the left. It's on his backhand. He sets it to Krug. I don't think he expected, and it's in the goal. Krug snuck that through the 5-hole on the pass from Heil, and Krug gets his second goal for the day, the first one of this game. Heil, not usually the assist man, but gets an assist on that one. It was really awkward going to his left. He's a right-hander, and able to just get enough to get that puck, and it goes through the defenseman. General's able to get that one through the goalie, so General's up 1-0 with 8:35 left in the first period. Stewart sends that one back to a Jello. He's going to run this one off the left-hand side. Going to take a shot, sends that one around the boards. Met by Moore on the pinch. He sends that one deep. Generals seem to be hopping right now. They've got that's Lugo back behind the goal. Stewart on the puck. He's going to send it back to point to a Jello. He's going to send that over to Stewart. Back to a Jello. Jello's going to hustle this back to the red line, sees some pressure, and sends it up to Stewart at the blue line. He's going to put that around the boards. Lugo's going to meet that one. Hawks send it around the boards. Jello just sitting on the red line, letting Stewart do that. Stewart got up high with an elbow, drops a kid. Could have been called for a high hit there, but nothing from these refs. A lot of times they say, 18U, let them play. One of their dads was screaming at our last game. They weren't even playing, and the dad's yelling at our parents about saying anything to the refs. So, doing any heat. No, I think that hit a player. Hit a player on the bench, so they get a face-off. 7:32 remaining in the first period. Generals leading 1-0 with a goal by Ben Krug. Gaddis trying to stay loose on our right, just keeping warm. It's easy for the goalies to get cold sitting down there. Hawks take that one and sends it in deep. Jello trying to get to the puck first. Everyone's careful not smashing anybody into the boards. That's going to come back to the point. Hawks misplaying it. From the left, General's trying to get it out of the zone. Good hustle there by Peterson getting after that puck. Hawks chip it in. Jello's going to go back down behind the goal again. Thought he was going to get hit. Braced himself at the wall. Ooh, Peterson tries to chip it up the wall, gets a bad bounce, goes back down for a Jello to work it in the corner again. These guys are relentless having to do that over and over again. This time Peterson's getting up some speed. He's trying to cut through, getting the slot, gets a shot. Oh, wow. Covington dropping in, chasing the puck. It's loose. Covington, again, almost able to get a shot off on the weak side. He was surprised that the puck came to him. Rebounds are everywhere. We've got to just take it off the pads and expect the puck to bounce. Comes out to Jeanette. Jeanette's winding up, tries to take it down to the goal line. Trying to get a little bit of space. Haverford's falling back. Ugh! Sends it to Schroeder's backhand. Sends it over to Kimmer. He walks it to the wall. Back to Schroeder. He's around one. Sends it through traffic. It's down in the crease. Peterson shoots it. And a good save by the goalie. Wow. Goalie's got the leather going on the left-hand side and makes a good save. 6:24 remaining in the first period. Generals lead 1-0. Stewart taking the face off. He's got Heil to the left. Heil slaps at it, trying to chip at it. It comes all the way out, and Jeanette's going to pull it back into neutral ice. Circling around. Ooh, nice little touch there for Bobby to leave it for Heil. He's on his backhand, playing left wing. Comes across to Krug. Krug's bow. Haverford trying to get the puck. Hawks get it up and out of the zone. Heil with a good back check there. Gets the puck. Generals move it to the D. Good move there by Schroeder. Sends it down to the near side to Jeanette. He's going to walk this top of the... Goes through traffic. Takes it down to the goal line again. He's in the corner. Heil covering the blue line. He's calling for the puck. He gets it. Heil winds up one-timer. Puts it into a Hawk player. And it goes down into the boards. Around to the breakout position. Heil over there to the right wing. And the Hawks are going to come away with it. Little whack there by Schroeder. Disrupts enough, sends the puck to the near side. Hawks with a shot. And Gaddis takes that one center chest and holds the puck. 5:24 left in the first period. Generals lead 1-0. Stewart, Tapscott takes that face-off deflection. Nice deflection between the legs by Hawks. Comes down and surprised the team that it got all the way through. Gaddis had to make a save. Gets down into the corner. Jello gives a look over his shoulder. He sends that puck over to the far side to Moore. Moore going up long distance and gives it up to the Hawks at the red line. Little head fake there. Jello gets it up to Kimmer. Kimmer at the blue line trying to work it in. Back to a Jello. He whiffs on it. Stick lift there by Lugo. And the puck goes down to the corner. Lugo going down. Chasing the puck. Comes back out to Moore. He sends it in. He sends it off of Lugo. Got to love it when your own player hits you in the back of the legs with the puck. Can't feel too good. Sending the puck down. They're calling icing. And so that will make its way all the way through. And we'll go back down to the other end of the ice. Sorry, trying to get a little adjustment here. A little bobbing around. 4:38 remaining in the first period. Peterson takes that face-off, comes back to Covington on the wall. Krug trying to collapse on it. Well, between the legs pass there by Hawks, and they send it down to Gaddis, and he's just going to cover it for the whistle. You know, the Chester County Cougars and the Valley Forge Colonials are all starting to show up in the bleachers because they realize their game's an hour and a half away yet. It'll be interesting to see who they root for in this competition. One of those two are going to play the winner of this game tomorrow. I think we're on the ice about noon. Magello's trying to get this puck. Krug tries to send it up, held to the blue line by the Hawks. Battle down low. Krug gets it out, gets it to Covington. Picked up by the Hawks at the red line. Moore wants more work at the red line. Krug drops passes for Covington. Krug working into the corner. Sends it back around the boards to the far side. That one scoots out. Jello's got to be careful. Get some help from Moore. It's got to be careful. Coming in short. Gaddis sticks it away. Comes back to Covington. He wants to go across the ice. We're just giving it up. Got to get good passes here. Letting the Hawks just reset a little bit. Puck coming down and Jello. That one's going through. Got touched, so no icing. 3:30 left to play in the first period. Jello puts his brakes on. Passes that one behind. Well, we're just passing behind everybody right now. The Hawks took each other down. One guy's down off the ice. We got to get over him quickly. Don't let him shoot. That one's wide of the net. Jeanette picking that one up off the wall. Hawks are there to meet it. That one out of the zone. That's offsides. Stewart's on the run. He takes a shot. I think it took it off the goalie's face mask. Comes off hard. That was a rocket by Stewart. Tapscott up the wall to Stewart. That was a blast from Bobby. Oh, wow. And the Hawks try to send it around. Oh, quick shot there. Oh, somehow that goes through the crease. Doesn't go in the goal. The Hawks get a blessing there. Comes back to Jeanette at the blue line. Back down under Tapscott's legs. And it goes back behind the goal. It's off a Tapscott skate. He's looking for a pass. He's got a little bit of time. He's going to hold it. I love the patience these guys are showing this weekend. A lot of maturity from these players. Oh, centering pass gets all the way through. It's going to go the distance. Hawks are going to go to the bench. Strode's got some time here as we roll down at 2:15 left in the first period. Generals, good opportunity there. They're going to wish that one of those went in. Comes to Heil on the near side. Shoots it across to Jeanette on the far side. Jeanette trying to go around the defenseman, doing the wraparound. Oh, the goalie had his foot on the post. Otherwise, that was a great. Almost had that. That wraparound usually doesn't work unless the goalie's not paying attention. He almost snuck that in. 2:04 left in the first period. Peterson taking the face off, puts that one to the wall. Comes back to a Jello at the blue line. Hawks take it off the wall. Jello retreating, sends it and turns that around. Goes back into the zone. Hawks feeding it forward. Kimmer with a little push there. Kimmer with a slash. And the Hawks are going to dump that one in deep. Comes off the wall. Moore's going to pick this one up and circle it around. Past the ref. Past Lugo. Hawks pick it up in neutral ice. Delayed offsides. They all quickly clear. Jello sends that one up. Hawks pick it up. Ooh, wow. That's going to be dangerous. No call on that. That was a leg-on-leg hit. Come on, Jen's dropped a stick. We're looking at a little bit of disarray right now. A little sloppy in the middle of the ice. Comes back up to Kimmer. Kimmer's going to leave it. He's got to play it. Gets it over to Peterson. We're just neutral zone turnovers right now. Nothing happening. We've got a minute to go in the first period. Love the Generals just to clean this up. Oh, that one off of Moore's skate and goes down low. Over to a Jello in the corner. Feeds it up to Krug. Krug with a little time, gets it across to Covington. Oh! Oh! They're calling that offsides. Wow. The ref was there. He was in position, but man, we don't agree with that offsides. Like to see the replay on that one. It was too close to call, but all right. Stewart out to take the face off. Krug and Covington out there. 45 seconds. He's kicking Stewart out of the face-off. Covington come in to take the spot. And that comes back to Stroder. He's going to lift and toss it. Oh, good. A little foot kick. And they're going to call hand pass? I don't know what the call is. What's the call there, JT?
Cross-check.
Oh, cross-check. Oh. All right. I thought it was the kick. All right. So is that Bobby? So Stewart's in the box for a roughing. I think they got the scoreboard all messed up. Well, the guys are sitting on the wrong side, so we're the home team on the board. We're sitting in the visitor bench. So Generals on a penalty kill here for 36 seconds remaining in the period. Hawks draw that one back to the blue line. Back down low. Generals just got to kill this off and get to the intermission and reset a little bit. Hawks send that around to the boards. Comes back to the point. Send it down low in the corner. Jeanette giving chase, trying to work his body in there. 22 seconds. She's got to send it deep. Send it deep. Not deep enough. Gets to the red line. Covington had gotten behind the D. Just had to put that one all the way down. Gaddis is going to send it back behind the goal. He wants Stroder to get it. Send it! Damn it. They don't send it. Now Covington's got it. He's going to give a little lift. He's going to send Krug on a run, but not enough time left in the period. So, Generals got out of that first period with a 1-0 lead. They're reporting 5 shots on goal for the Generals, 4 for the Hawks. Here's our scoreboard. There'll be 54 seconds left in the Bobby Stewart penalty when we come back for the second period. Really messy playing right now. Generals are kind of lucky they're up by 1. Generals win this, they'll be on the ice tomorrow. If we lose this, we're going home. Not tonight. We'll get up in the morning and go home.
My college roommate watched it. My first
Next weekend, the Generals travel to Raleigh. Saturday night, we've got a game at 9:50. There's a game sometime Sunday morning. I'll post the times this week in Facebook. It's like 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Going against the Junior Hurricanes on Saturday and the Raleigh Bears, Golden Bears, I think, on Sunday. If you got to pick one of those games to watch, I recommend the Junior Canes game. That should be a better game than generally the Junior Bears haven't been. The Golden Bears haven't been too strong this year. That should be an easier game for the Generals. All right, Covington winning that faceoff, trying to get a runaway, and they blow a whistle. We're offsides. I think that was Krug went over. Covington was struggling with the puck. Timing was off. Hawks bring the puck back. Generals again are on a penalty kill for another 45 seconds. Generals pressuring shorthanded. They send that one to across the red line. Hawks circling. Krug comes and puts a guy up against the walls. Hawks back behind the goal. One there by Moore. He tries to get it up the glass. Deflected there by Moore into the body of a Hawk. It's at everybody's feet. We can't get it clear. Moore just sends it deep. Oh, wow, the Hawks do a great job holding that at the blue line. Takes a shot. That one Moore takes into the shin guards. He's going to send it again, and this time it goes deep. 6 seconds left on the penalty kill. Touched up by the Hawks, but that'll be icing. Oh, what's icing? All right, they didn't waved off icing. I guess touching it before the red line's good enough for these refs. They've got games are behind. Centering pass, chipped around, pushed in. Stewart on the ice trying to chase now. Hawks trying to get out. Heil and Stewart tag teaming there. Stewart winning it, sends it up the wall. Tapscott's going to come back to it. Hawks take it back behind their own goal. Sends it out to the breakout spot. Heil's going to win that one. He's going to take the shot and sends it center mass, hoping for a rebound as Tapscott collapsed onto the goalie. Good squeeze there by the goalie to keep the puck from bouncing. Keeps the score 1-0. They're reporting Generals with 7 shots on goal to the Hawks 4. Stewart taking the face-off. Down in the corner, Tapscott working it. Still chasing. Hawks have it back behind the goal. Comes out to the face-off circle. Going to chip it up to central ice. Puck is bouncing. Whoa, Ben bulldozes a guy into the boards. No call there for boarding. Shocked. We get away with another one, and they're offsides. Gaddis is going to hold that puck for Strode. Strode rode that guy down into the boards. Comes back out. Heil chipping it in. We're offsides. Nobody's going to touch it. We clear the ice. Comes to the Hawks on the near side. They pull it back into their own zone. Jeanette with a little push there. Puck goes into the corner. Hawks getting to the puck first. Send it across. Diving play there by Bobby Stewart. That one goes around the boards. Schroeder trying to get to the puck. Hawks pick it up. Schroeder just holding it. He's going to feed it up to Lugo at the blue line. Lugo gets picked. Hawks just easy Gaddis played that puck with his stick. Just worried about that one sneaking in behind him. 11:05 left in the second period. Generals lead 1-0.
Let's go, Jen.
Peterson sends that one to a Jello off the wall, sent down the ice. It's rolling on edge. That'll be icing. Peterson taking the face off to the left of Gaddis. Goes over to Jello. Trying to feed it forward. Kimmer's hustling, trying to call off the icing here. Gets there before the goal line. Kimmer with the hustle, trying the wraparound. Has two guys hanging off of him. Peterson's stick is being held. Moore holds it at the blue line, back down to Kimmer in the corner. Hawks chip it up, pull it back down under the goal line. Back behind the goal, sends it across the ice. It's going to come out to Peterson. Peterson's just going to send it back behind the goal. He's going to have Kimmer go back into the corner. Moore stepping up. Misses the puck on the pinch. Hawks coming back the other direction. Covington doing a good job getting back on that. Ooh, Jello loses an edge and goes into the boards feet first. We all know those are new skates. He started losing blades. Dad bought new skates. Don't want to go feet first into the wall. Oh, wow. Hawks almost got behind the D on that. Send it around. Moore picking this up. And that puck going all the way back down to the Hawks end of the ice. 9:45 remaining in the second period. We're just doing long back and forth right now. Nothing really set up by either team. Hawks trying to go long distance. Trying to get behind the D. Oh, great play by Moore. And he puts on the brakes to spray the goalie. Just does, carefully doesn't go into the his own goalie and take him out. Great footwork there by Moore. Long distance shot to Gaddis. He's going to hold that for the whistle. 9:20. Let's go, Jens! 8:20 left in the second period.
Let's go, Stroder.
Jens up by 1-0. Jens needs another one here. They're just letting the Hawks hang in. A bouncing puck going the wrong way. A misplay by a tired player. It's a different game. We got to get a second goal here. Get some insurance. Hawks turning it around to the wall. Picked up by Covington. Slow pass up to Krug. Krug to Stewart. Stewart's got some patience waiting for Calvary. He kicks it over to Krug. Krug sends it back to Jeanette, back to Krug. We need some space. Tries to send it down to Covington in the corner, and it can't get it there. The Hawks are going to send it up to the near side, and they clear the zone. Hawks, coming across slowly. Generals clearing it, trying to get it to Covington, and the Hawks pick it up at the red line. Goes off and deflected. Generals give it right back to Hawks, but oh, wow. Stewart kind of trips over a Hawk player. No call on that trip. Oh, wow, and again, the Hawks get behind the D. Oh, you're kidding me. How is that a penalty? Come on. They're going to call a penalty on Jeanette. I thought he was pretty clean there. The guy stopped and pulled up and turned. Jeanette frustrated with that call. They're calling an elbow on that. So, Generals on the penalty kill again with 8:22 remaining in the second period. Tapscott going to take the face off. Tapscott wins it, brings it back. Jello's getting on that. He's going to send it around the boards. Hawks hold it at the blue line. They walk it in, takes a shot, looking for a deflection, goes into the corner. Hawks on the puck. Jello trying to steal it. Hawks put it against the wall, going to drop it back to the point. Tapscott way out. Shot. Gaddis steals that one for the whistle. 1:12 left in the penalty kill. 8:04 left in the period. Tapscott's going to take the face off again. Pulls that one back. Jello, he's got to send that deep. Hawks pick it up back behind the goal. Comes back to the point. stuck at his feet. Tapscott gets it and sends it down the ice. Tapscott's going to force him down deep and chase. Almost gets there. They bounce off the wall. They got to hustle back. Guys just got to watch. These Hawks are trying to get behind the D. Hawks send it in. Goes back behind the goal. Jello sends it around the boards. Hawks pick it up. 41 seconds left on the penalty kill. That's going to come out to the point. Tapscott slides. Shot off the post. Moore's on that puck. He's going to drop this one deep and sends it all the way down with 24 seconds left in the penalty kill.
What's behind, boys? What's behind?
Peterson takes that one off the helmet into the netting. "13 seconds left in the penalty kill. 7:05 left in the second period. Generals leading 1-0. Face-off is to the left of the Hawks goalie. Peterson taking the face-off. Heil to the left. Hawks able to get that puck. Going to try to send it down the ice. Peterson, nice hustle. Intercepts the pass. Peterson shorthanded, takes a shot. And that got deflected up into the netting again. So the penalty expires. Jeanette comes onto the ice. 6:51 remaining in the second period. Generals lead 1-0. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Gaddis trying to stay loose on the other end of the ice. That comes to Heil. He's trying to feed it up to Lugo. Lugo goes down in the corner looking for somebody. He's got a little bit of time. Comes to Peterson. Peterson feeds it back to Jeanette at the point. Jeanette walks it in. He winds up big time. I think a Hawk player got a little bit on that as he laid down on the ice. That comes to Heil. Heil goes around one. Takes a shot and deflected by the blocker up into the netting.
What do you got, Jack?
Nice play by Jack to take his time and get around the defender. Gets off a good shot, looking for the corners. Goalie got the blocker up. 6:24 remaining in the period. Generals trying to get an extra one here. Lugo working that one around. Shoots it way off goal, but the goalie stretches out and puts that one in the gloves. Settle things down for another face-off. Comes back to Lugo, comes out to Strode. Strode with a shot through traffic. Right pad saved by the goalie. Heil with a backhander. Goalie with a stick save. Stroder in deep. Sends that one back behind the goal. Lugo's going to go in the corner. Elbows together. The Hawk player goes down. Up quickly, and the Hawks are taking the other direction as we roll under 6 minutes left to play. Everybody's running into everybody now. Hawks send it in off of Lugo's. And he gets it up to Heil. Heil around one. He's got one more to beat. Goes to his right. Goes to his shooting hand. He's got him deep, and it's an easy stick save for the goalie. Jack with another good shot on goal. Jack just hustling. He's going to go to the bench and take a breather. That one sent around the boards. Krug on the ice. Whoops, sorry. I'll get you back in the center. Krug looking for it, wrapping it around. Oh, the goalie gets his foot there just in time. Krug with the tries with the wraparound. Comes back to Jello at the red line. Feeds it up to Stewart. Back to Covington. He's got Krug going. Krug with a touch and another touch again. Goalie with a great job. Back to Krug. He's got the corner. Oh, he misses Stewart on the pass. Moore swats at it and keeps it in, but now we're out of the zone. We're going to be offsides. Jello getting back to his feet. We're under 5 minutes to play in the second period. And the Hawks send that one down for icing. And the players will get a breather. Yep. 4:52 remaining in the second period. Generals lead 1-0. Goal by Ben Krug, fed from Jack Heil. Stewart taking the face-off. Covington to the left, Krug to the right. Krug the lefty. Stewart's a lefty. He drops that one back to Agello. Agello puts it up to Covington. Covington whiffs on it again. Sends it back to Agello. Sends it to a Hawk. And they're going to be going the other direction. General's got to back up. Hawks miss the pass. Gives Moore a chance to get on the puck. He kicks it down in the corner. Moore takes two chops at that. Hawks pick it up off the wall. They're still running. 4:30 to play in the second period. Hawks back behind the goal. Good body play there by Moore. It's in the corner, comes out. Nice, between the legs. by Krug. They get it up to Covington. He's across the blue line. He gets it down to Krug. I'm sorry, I'll get you square. Back to Covington. Covington, oh! Stewart gets the feed from Covington and pounds that to the back of the net. Pounds that. He was in front of the net. It came to him one-timer. Ripped it. 4:04 left in the second period, and Generals now 2-0. Let's go, Jens! Peterson out to take the face-off. Generals looking for another one. Tapscott goes around the D. On the forehand, shoots it in. Saved by the goalie. Near the crease, and it goes over to the wall. Hawks trying to break out. Finds a guy on the near side. He can't land the pass. Strode getting back on D. Strode with a stick play. Oh! Oh, wow! Gaddis, that was a slow roller. Gaddis missed it, and he thought it went behind him. He turned around and was able to get it out of the crease.
Smart play, Paris. Smart play.
Woo! Woo! The Generals took an icing there just to get things settled. They'll get a face-off. 3:36 left in the second period. Generals lead 2-0. Peterson taking the face-off. Puts it in the corner, drops it back. Comes back to Jeanette. He's going to skate this one out. Over to Strode. Strode's going to send it in deep. They're saying icing? Or they're offsides. Generals clear the zone. That one picked off by Tapscott. He's got the chance at the time, and he puts it off the post. Another backup shot. It's bouncing. Oh! On the goal line. Schroeder with a shot. It's loose. And the goalie covers. Woo!
Good job, Hawks.
2:59 remain in the second period. That goalie standing on his head to keep that puck out of the goal. Tapscott able to just eyeball any spot in the net that he wanted and puts it off the post. Turnover in the defensive zone started that one. Generals firing it off. Almost getting a third goal here before the end of the second period. We got just 3 minutes to go in the second period. Bobby Stewart takes that face off. Hawks win it, and they're going to run down the other end of the ice. Strode's got to turn around. Hawks leave it. Comes back out. Stewart's on his horse. Oh, he tries to feed it over to Heil, and the Hawks intercept. Strode's going to turn it around. He's going to leave it back for Heil on the wall. Heil sends it up to Stewart. He touches it at the red line. Goalie plays it into the corner. Stewart there first. He's going to get it behind the goal. Lugo's closing in, looking for the pass. Doesn't get it from Stewart. Stewart's going to wait and hold and send it back to Jeanette at the point. 2:25 remaining in the period under the player's legs. Jeanette trying to go through too many, and it gets picked. Puck comes all the way through. Lugo seeing the puck come through. He's got Peterson on the other side. Goes to Peterson. The goalie takes it off the pad. He probably should have gone more. 5-hole. Sends it in. Another pass save. Hawks coming down. Waiting for reinforcements. They're going to take a long-distance shot. That's wide of the goal. Comes back out to Agello. He's trying to feed it out of the zone. Hawks try to fight around the boards. It doesn't go. Agello back on it. He gets up to Peterson. Peterson's coming up the right-hand side. Peterson around the D, puts it in the corner. 1:39 remaining. Peterson gets pressed against the board and little pile up there, but he's good and he's up quickly. Hawks coming down the other way. Oh, there's a takedown by Kimmer. Kimmer trips a guy, and they're going to call a trip on Kim. Puck goes all the way around. The Hawks player, they got too many on the ice right now. No. All right. I know, but it looked like they were jumping on the ice before the goalie got to the bench. I think it was other people going off and different people coming on, so.
Is that a good call? He stuck his leg out.
Kimmer's going to the box, so with 1:15 left in the second period, General's back in the box. Looked like they tripped him first. All right, so that puck down low. Stewart trying to tie it up. It's under everybody's skates. Comes free. Hawks don't want to touch it. Schroeder trying to send it deep. I thought that hit the netting, but I guess not.
Oh, that's so.
Goes all the way down. Stewart's going to pick it up. He's going to send it in deep. Tapscott's playing. He's going to set it in. General shorthanded. 106 left in the penalty kill.
Not everything.
47 seconds left in the period. General's leading 2-0 as the Hawks take their time coming out of the zone. It's going to be picked up by Tapscott. See if he can get this down the ice, and he sends it the full length. 34 seconds left in the period. Comes back out to neutral ice. Hawks pull it back into the defensive zone. Goes up. Jeanette's going to get this puck. He's going to be able to hold it. Loses an edge. Hawks turnover. Oh, wow. We got lucky that the Hawks just leaving it. They're going to leave it for Tapscott. 16 seconds. Tapscott's going to shoot it. Oh, take your time, young man. Oh, wow. That was way over the net. Nobody was near him. Now the Hawks going back the other way. 2-on-1. Good play there by Stroder to intercept and back check. That one gets through. Woo. Good chances for both teams there in the final minute. So, at the end of 2, Generals leading 2-0 against the Haverford Hawks. We'll come back. Daniel Kim will spend another 15 seconds in the penalty box. Generals with 16 shots on goal. It says the Hawks with 12. This is the winner goes on, loser goes home. Semifinal, the Congressional Classics. The winner here will take on the winner of the Chester County Cougars, or the Valley Forge Colonials. The Generals would prefer to take on Valley Forge. Valley Forge and the Cougars tied in the Saturday game, 3-3. Same score the Generals took the Cougars to. Generals have to win this one first before they move on. Love to see one more goal. Got to take some energy out of these Hawks. Got to see an early goal here. Make it 3-0. Make them feel like this is out of reach. 2-0 is dangerous. They still feel like they're in this. Got to sap it out. So, General shorthanded for 15 seconds, then we'll get Daniel Kim back on the ice. Covington out to take the face-off. Krug is to the near side. Comes up to the near board. Agello sends us one deep. So just about take off this penalty kill. 6 seconds left. Hawks are going to skate it out. 3 seconds. They send it down. Goes to Moore. Moore chips it out of the zone. We're back to even. Heil comes on the ice as Kim goes to the bench. Agello going into the corner, braces himself up. Comes back to Krug at the wall. He's going to take it back down into the corner. He's got some time. He finds Moore on the right-hand side. Across the ice to Heil, and he gives it up to the Hawks on the red line. Heil gets a second chance and gives it up to the Hawks again. Agello trying to feed it forward. Covington's got it. He's got Heil. He's trying to get it across the ice to Heil, and a good stick play there by the Hawks. Krug picks it up. Oh, wow, and the player goes down and takes down Krug. They're both up quickly. Hawks send it back around the boards. Trying to go long distance to a guy hanging out. Agello had him pegged. Another Hawk sneaking through, and Moore comes down to help. Little chip over to Krug. He's got Heil coming across the blue line with him. Too many Hawks. 4 Hawks. Just trying to go between his legs or something. Heil turns it around. They cleared the zone. Jens put it deep to get a line change. 12:35 left in the third period. Generals leading 2-0. Looking for some more insurance here. That one goes off of Peterson's stick. Schroeder getting back. He's going to send it around the boards to Jeanette. Back around the boards to Strode. He's going to send it up the wall and make Lugo do some work. Lugo picks that one up. Goes at the feet of Daniel Kim. He's across the blue line. He sends it over to Jeanette. Jeanette winds up and fires that one, blistering all the way around the boards. Schroeder coming back to pick up the puck. Drops it back for Jeanette. That one's a clean pass over to Kimmer. Hits the tape. Oh, off of a Hawk boot. And the Hawks drop back to their defensive zone. We're down to 11:45. Lugo with a nice little turn. Peterson trying to dig it off the boards. He's got it on the puck, looking for the short side. And the goalie's got it pegged. It's under his pads, looking for the puck. Oh, it's sitting between the post on the line. Could have been in. Face off to the right of the Hawks goalie. Stewart taking the face off. He's got Tapscott to the left, Covington to the right. Comes back to Tapscott. He chips it into the corner. Comes around to Stewart on the wall. He's looking for somebody in front. Finds Covington. He goes glove side. Good leather save there by the goalie. Sent back in, deflected by the Hawks on a pass to Stewart. He's down the wall in the corner. Across to Tapscott. He's going to go back to the point to Stroder, and he misses it. He's got a hustle. He's got a man coming. He hits it back to the red line. Looking for Tapscott to pick it up. Hawks trying to feed it forward. Hawks whiff on it, and Covington able to pick it up. Finds Stewart at the blue line. Stewart's a lefty. He's on the left side. He goes glove side. And another good save by the Hawks.
Good job, gents.
11:02 remaining in the third period. Generals up 2-0. 19 shots on goal for the Gens. 12 for the Hawks.
Let's go, gents.
Stewart still in for the faceoff. Wins it back to Agello. Agello quickly over to Moore. Moore puts that in. Covington lets that one go through. Tapscott back behind the goal, and they got a call here. I think the net's off the mount. Stewart lining up for the face-off. Wins that one back to Tapscott. Tapscott's got some time. He's going to take a shot off of a Hawk player and almost went in the goal. The goalie had a good save there. Hawks send that one deep. That should be icing. They're going to hustle down. They're going to pick it up before the goal line. Puts it across to the other wall. Moore chasing this one, trying to get it out of the zone. Can't get it cleared. Hawks coming down. And a good back check there by Tapscott. Comes back for the help. Agello working this one into the corner. Agello feeds that up to Stewart. Stewart at the red line, puts it over to Covington. They're on sides. Goes to Stewart's forehand. He goes glove side again. Work the blocker.
Good job, gents.
Earlier today, it was glove side was the right. Now we got glove side left. We're working the glove side. 10:13 left in the third period. Generals up 2-0. Heil taking the face-off. Hawks pull that one back under the goal line. Krug hustling. Heil trying to help with take it off the wall. Kimmer comes in to assist. Kimmer trying to take it off the wall. Hawks trying to get it out of the zone. Feed it up to the blue line. Skating down and chip it in and chase. Stroder going to meet it. Good pressure against the boards. Heil going to get it past the ref. Gets it to Krug against the boards. He's got some time to skate this one. He's got guys off sides. Oh, they whistle him safe. Kimmer puts that down into across the boards. Hawks are going to pick it up off the bounce. 9:30 remaining. Stroder going to send this one up. Goes off of a Hawk. There, D's going to set it up. Kimmer's chasing. That should be icing.
Good job, generals.
Let's go, gents.
We'll get a face-off. See which way they want it. .9:22 remaining in the third period. Generals up 2-0. They need one more just to settle things down. Kimmer Tapscott sends that one across the ice. Hawks coming to. It's chip and chase. Send that in. Gonna chase it. Gaddis gets a glove on that one for the whistle. Down to 9:06. Peterson taking the face off. Somebody needs a bounce. Little chip there. Judah Moore. Oh, he kicks it. Oh, he's got to keep playing it. Hawks just got enough stick on it. Agello puts it in. They're offsides. Generals clear the zone. Generals touch it up, and it comes back to Agello. Tireless work of the defense, constantly chasing pucks, taking it into the corner. Touched up there by Tapscott. Oh, Peterson leaves it. They're offsides. Generals quickly turn it back up to neutral ice. It's Tapscott's working it, sends it across. Oh, interference. Oh, how's that not called? Everybody's worried about the interference call. Peterson's working it down in the corner. Krug coming on the ice now. Lugo working it down low, brings it back to Agello at the point. He shoots well wide of the net, looking for some sort of deflection. Moore sends it in, bouncing in the front. Peterson takes it down in the corner. Comes back to Moore. Moore puts it back in, bounce off of Krug, back to Moore. He's going to send it into the other corner. Lugo, we got a good extension here like we saw this morning. Jello holds it at the blue line, puts it into Krug. He's going to walk it in. He's going to shoot. Glove side save. We've heard that again. Sounds like a broken record. Goalie with another good save. 7:48 remaining. Generals applying some pressure, but the save allows the Hawks to replace their legs on the ice. 22 shots for the goalie for Generals, 13 for the Hawks. Generals bringing the pressure, just need to find more in the back of the net. This goalie's keeping them close, and they're going to just chip this one out. It's bouncing, gets past Judah Moore. They're going to have to hustle back. Somebody's got to take the shot. Oh, rebound! Oh, wow. That one went through the crease. Whew, that was the close for the Hawks to almost get one back. Sorry if I didn't get the camera there. Hawks back on the puck, takes a shot, comes back to Covington. Covington's going to just chip this across to Stewart. Stewart dropped past to Tapscott. Tapscott with a shot, looking for the connection with Covington. He can't get the deflection. We're going back the other direction quickly. Hawks are picking it up. They're running out of time, and we get a call. On who? Now he calls interference? So I think they're calling interference on Covington. So Generals going back on the penalty kill with an interference call by Covington. There were 3 instances of interference in the last 2 minutes, and none of them were called. Kimmer taking the face-off. Hawks win it, drop back to the point. Comes over to the near side. Hawks trying to walk it in, send it through traffic, all the way around. Big hit there by Kimmer. Hawks walking forward. Shot comes off of Jeanette. Kimmer has it. He sends it over to Stroder. Stroder's just got to walk it in and chip it in. Good play. Good play. We're under 7 minutes to play. Oh, that one goes in off the goalie. The Hawks almost put it in on their own. Tried to pass it across. That one intercepted by Stroder. He's going to make him run it. Stroder's trying to hit the ref. Hawks send it back out. Kimmer's chasing. 6:30 remain. Generals up by 2. Heil's going to try to pinch on this one. Holds the puck low.
Let's go, Generals!
45 seconds left in the penalty kill. That one comes up. Jeanette is going to run this one in. General shorthanded. Takes it. Oh, he takes it off the face mask. Jeanette tries to put it deep. Krug comes in on the wall. Comes off. Peterson over the wall. Quickly has to play the puck. Stroder tries to clear it. Oh. And it's out of the zone. 18 seconds on the penalty kill. Under 6 minutes to play in the period. That's going to come back. Jello's going to go get it. Jello's got to play it. Goes into the Zamboni doors. The puck gets lost under there. All right, so the penalty's up. Covington's back on the ice. We're back to full strength, and a deflection there off of Stroder's leg. Sends that one wide. Nice little play there. Oh, almost got it up to Peterson. Nice little pass there by Krug. Hawks with a little back pass. That one makes its way to the Gaddis. Still loose, tied up. Puck's lifted, and Gaddis gets the cover. Whew. Giving me a heart attack. 5:10 to play in the third period. Jones up 2-0. Let's go, Jens! Jen's got to find some strength here. 5 more minutes of hockey. I think they're looking at the door. I think they're going to try to close it. Make sure that the ZAM door is all the way closed. I think they just want to make sure it's bolted in place. Don't want to hit anybody into those corners and have something come out. Stewart taking the face-off, 5:10 to play. We're skating 5-on-5. Agello gets this one up. Stewart chasing it up. Over the red line, just out of reach. Good hustle there by Lugo. Make sure there's no icing call there. Stewart down in the corner. Working it. A lot of stick play there. We're under 5 minutes to play. Hawks take it, send it around the boards. Judah Moore on the pinch, wins that battle. Lugo working that back behind the goal. Sends it over to Stewart in the corner. Stewart back to Agello. Agello, puts it off of a Hawk shouldn't have had. A little bounce there. Judah Moore sends that back. He's going to get some help. So Carter Agello with a good stick play there. Comes back to the Hawks. Can't clear the zone. Hawk player goes down, and they're going to call a trip on Stewart.
Yeah, unless he got it in his feet, which I couldn't see from here. Slaky's got to be. He's trying to get a call shut.
All right, so Stewart goes in the box. We got 4:18 left in the game. General's on another penalty kill. They got to hunker down and just send the puck. It allows them to ice it and take time off. So we got 4:18 left in the 30 penalty kill to kill off. Peterson trying to kill it off. Heil tries to get that one deep. Doesn't go. Hawks hold it in the zone. That one across the ice. Hawks pick it back behind. That one sent deep.
Way to go, Stroder!
Strode sending that one all the way. Heil passing, going to try to pick this one up back behind the goal. Pressured the guy. Heil wins it. Heil short-handed. Comes out. Jen's pressuring.
Let's go, Pear.
Pear Peterson down there also harassing. General's just taking time off the clock. That's what they need right now. That one gets free, and that's icing.
They waved it off. Go get it.
They waved it. Oh, wow. They waved it off. All right. Stroder sends that one around hard. 45 seconds left in the penalty kill. 1:30 left in the game. Hawks need 2 to tie. Stroder, and I'm not sure what we do in a tie. Oh, that one comes off the glass. Very weird. Hawks had a chance to shoot and pulls it back down, sends it back to the point. Shot off the post! Unbelievable. Wow. And that one all the way down the ice. 24 seconds left on the penalty kill. General's getting new feet on the ice. Last shifts for everybody. 3 minutes to play. 16 seconds in the penalty kill. Come on, Jens. Hawks pull it back to the point. Jens need one more clear, and they get it out of the zone. Tapscott doesn't get the engine started. He's still going to just harass just enough. 3 seconds on the penalty kill. Tapscott almost comes away with it. Kimmer holds it in. We're back to 5-on-5. 2:39 remaining in the period. General's up by 2. Tapscott chipping this one up. They leave it for Kimmer. Kimmer with a shot, gets hit for the last minute rebound there, and the Hawks are going to send that the distance for icing. Whew. They just wanted a breather here. They've got to figure out when they're going to pull their goalie. But if we can keep the puck down their end of the ice, we did that earlier today, keeping the goalie in net. Eventually, when they pulled it, we got the empty netter. Everybody's beat. Stewart's out there to take the face-off. 2:26 left to play. General's up 2-0. That one across the Moore. He takes a shot. Hawks picking it up back behind the goal. Comes back to Krug. Krug in the corner, circling from the face-off circle. Turns. Stick got hit on the shot. Hawks trying to get it out of the zone. Can't get it. Great job by Moore. Moore just holding it at the blue line. Hawks trying to feed it up. Hawks pick it up at the red line. 2 minutes to play. That one's going to scoot through. Moore's going to pick it up. Goalie's going to the net. Empty net! Empty net! Goalie was almost to the bench. 1:45. Goalie's looking to the bench. Hawks bring it forward. Picked up by Stroder. He's going to feed that one up to Krug. They send it to Covington. Goalie's got to be back in the pipes. Covington's just going to hold it. 1:28 now remaining in the game.
Pass it back, pass it back.
People are saying just send it back into the defensive zone. Hawks now skating forward. 1:18. Up to Jeanette. He's going to hustle this up, try to get the red line and dump it deep. It's a cross. Good little hit there by Peterson. Empty net now. 1:07. Woo. Hawks just taking time off the clock. They're running out. They need 2 goals. We're down to a minute to play. Empty net. Chipped forward by the Hawks. Extra skater on. Jeanette, Scotty sends it around. Hawks hold it. Comes out. The shot. Oh, Gaddis with the glove save. Low on his right. Gaddis is a right glove catch. 47 seconds left in the game. Gens win 2-0 here. Stewart coming on to take the face off. Kim and Agello. Empty net on the other end of the ice. Hawks holding the pressure. That one gets just past Gaddis in the corner. 39 seconds. All the way around. Hawks hold it at the blue line. They get around Tapscott, come forward, pull it into the corner. Hawks have it back under the goal line. Nobody's in front. Hawks still holding. 28 seconds. They need 2. Hawks back behind the goal. In the front. That one goes into the corner. Generals just need to send it. They got it. Stewart's got the empty ice and the empty net. Stewart holds it. Puts it in. Stewart gets the empty netter, go up 3-0. 12.9, that should ice this game. A little too much celebration in my book for an empty netter, but I know they've been under a lot of stress, so this should seal it for the Generals. 12.9 on the clock. They'll take on the winner of the game after this, and it should be about noon, so we'll keep you posted as to when that occurs. Generals just putting this one forward. That's chipped all the way down. That's it. It was a good game. Well fought by both teams. Generals taking the win here, 3-0. Good celebration on the ice. Big shout out there to their goalie for the shutout. We can say the S word now. Big congratulations to Gaddis. The goalie's been awesome this tournament. So we're going to the championship game tomorrow. Means a little bit later trip home, sleeping in, get something to eat, and come back. We'll get the times posted on Facebook and in YouTube. The broadcast will come on YouTube. All right, thanks for joining us on a late night. Hopefully you found someplace warm to hunker down. We'll catch you here tomorrow. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for supporting Richmond Generals hockey. We'll catch you at the next game.